Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to another video of Pete Plays. This is actually going to be what I'm renaming my quick play videos, which for those of you that don't remember, quick play videos were videos that I was posting where I'd play a game anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour or more. And that's exactly what this is, except I'm just renaming it, keeping the same format, me playing a game with commentary. Things you should know about these videos: these are not complete playthroughs, they're not a review. Instead, it's me just going back and revisiting some of my favorite games I've never played before, and playing them for you guys here on YouTube with commentary. And today we're taking a look at one of my old, classic favorite PlayStation 2 games, one of my most hyped games of all time, and that's Dark Cloud on the PlayStation 2. Surprisingly enough, as much as many people thought, the Dark Cloud series, which spanned 2 games, never got an HD remake on the PlayStation 3, which a lot of people were really hoping for. Developed by Level 5, who's responsible for the Professor Layton games, White Knight Chronicles, Rogue Galaxy, and others. But they're most well known for their Dark Cloud games. I'll just quickly go through this here so we can try and get to some gameplay. I want to play up until the point where you can kind of, for those of you that have never seen a Dark Cloud game before, I want you to see the dungeon aspect and maybe a little bit of the town building aspect too, because those are two of the most unique aspects for the Dark Cloud games. Now I might be in the minority here, but I definitely prefer Dark Cloud 1 over Dark Cloud 2. Dark Cloud 1, there's just something about the style and the gameplay that we're going to keep the original character name, Cohen. There's just something about the first one that I really like much more than the second. The second is the better game, don't get me wrong. They made so many gameplay enhancements. The graphics, by far, are much better than Dark Cloud 1. But there's just something about the original. Maybe it's just the characters, the environments themselves. Maybe because it was the first time I played a game like this. Because what makes Dark Cloud so unique is it's not your typical RPG. At the time when I was playing this, I had never played an RPG like this before, and they do exist. It's based on the roguelike genre. But at the time, I was like 13 years old. I had no clue what roguelike meant. Like, I didn't even know it existed. So going into it, I was really drawn into how this game deals with its weapon system, and the dungeon aspects where, your weapons can break. There is sort of a health system plus a water system. You got to keep yourself hydrated. How your weapons could break. I've never played an RPG like that before at the time, where you have to, keep them upgraded, make sure that they don't break. You can evolve your weapons, combine them to make better weapons. And the dungeon crawling was random. The dungeons were random. The items you'd find in the dungeons were random. And that was really unique. I'd never played anything like that at the time. Here's a cutscene. I'm not really paying attention too much to the story here, because to be honest, I don't plan on playing through this again. Full playthrough. I'm just kind of booting this up here for you guys, just to kind of relive it for myself. It's been a really long time since I've played it. And I wanted to give some of you a feel for what Dark Cloud is all about, so hopefully many of you will go out there and pick it up. It actually was it sold really well. Actually, you know what? We're going to skip this. Sorry. I don't remember how long it goes on for, because I'm mainly here to show you the gameplay. Since this is not a full playthrough, we're not too concerned about the story. Sorry, if you're interested in the story. But this is where you start. Now, it might seem really barren and empty, and you might be like, oh my god, this game looks terrible. But see, the thing about Dark Cloud is you build your own town. So as you go through the dungeons, you find pieces to the town, and you use them to reshape the village. And the cool part is you can put the houses and everything where you want, so you kind of make your very own villages. It made a very unique aspect. It was built upon in the second one. I think it was done better in the second, but I still just prefer the original. So, Dark Cloud, I have a really big history with this game. I'm going to talk, I'm not going to read, but I'll let the text go slowly enough just in case some of you want to read it. Big history with this game. I was so excited for Dark Cloud that before the game came out, I made my very own fan site about a week before it came out. And I posted it up. It actually became pretty popular. You know, this is back when I was really young. Didn't know HTML very well, but I made the site and it became popular. You know, it was getting, after the game came out, it was getting anywhere from like 200 to 500 visitors a day, which was really big. So I was just so hyped for the game enough to make a website before it came out, and I had people submitting facts and walkthroughs for the game. I made my own fishing guide, because there's a fishing minigame in here that I played like for hours nonstop to make a very comprehensive fishing guide, which I have to say was basically everything you need to know in terms of what fish you can catch where and everything. And I did it all myself. There was no fishing guide at the time. But anyway, getting sidetracked. I made my own site for the game. And I actually updated it for like a good 2 or 3 months after the game came out. That's how much I was really into playing Dark Cloud. I'd wake up, this is the only game, I've told this story before on my channel, but this is the only game that ever, I was in like middle school or high school at the time, I forget which, I think middle school, where I'd wake up like an hour before I was usually supposed to wake up for school, just to play this game. No other game that I can remember, well, except for maybe when I was addicted to like Final Fantasy XI or something, would force me to wake up earlier than I should have before I went to like school. Dark Cloud was one of those games. Yeah, so I played a lot of this, despite, you know, falling in love with it back then. I never really went back to revisit it much after I originally played it when it came out in 2001. Kind of hard to believe this game is already over 12 years old. But, like I said, the game was actually pretty successful in the US. It reached greatest hit status, which was very surprising. But one of the main reasons was because when this game was coming out, and what actually originally got me really interested in Dark Cloud was the official PlayStation magazine. It had a big picture with Dark Cloud on the front. I read about it. I was like, man, this sounds like my kind of game. But a lot of the previews were billing it as PlayStation's answer to Zelda, you know, so everybody was hyping this up to be like the next Zelda for PlayStation, which, hey, that's a great comparison. It's great for Dark Cloud, but this game doesn't play anything like Zelda. Probably the closest comparison would be the combat, sort of. But other than that, this has nothing to do with Zelda. And I guess all the dungeons and keys and chests were kind of, sort of, leading people to believe that this was a Zelda clone, but it was not. So I think it might have sold a lot of copies just because of that. But it also, the reviews that came in were actually pretty positive as well. It's not a game for everybody, though. I think a lot of people were kind of surprised, once you get into the dungeons, how it plays, because there was nothing like this at the time, let alone on the PS2, but even in US consoles, roguelike games, and when I say roguelike, I mean randomized dungeons with, like, breakable equipment and, like, finite health systems, and the health in this has to do with the water system, which hopefully I'll get to show you guys. Weren't very common. The closest thing that people probably would have been able to play prior to this Dark Cloud would have been Azure Dreams on the PlayStation 1, which is a console roguelike, sort of like a mix between Pokemon. Got some Pokemon elements in there. I actually just picked that up a few months back, able to play it for the first time, which is pretty exciting. Other than that, even today, there's not many roguelike games, and, you know, my history of roguelikes does not go back to PC. The PC, I know a lot of, there's really hardcore roguelike players out there that play roguelikes on the PC. However, my history doesn't really go back that far. I really just prefer the console roguelikes, which maybe in the future I can show you guys some more of them, but it's very limited on consoles, but I like their style. Because PC roguelikes are very minimalistic in their graphics. Alrighty. Here we are, into the gameplay. And at the time, I just want to say, like, the lighting in this game, the shadows, the dungeons themselves were all rendered really well. Especially with the torches and everything. I don't know, I just thought the game at the time looked amazing. Alright, so let me get reacquainted here with the controls myself, since it has been many years since I played this last. Let's see, there is a lock-on system. There we go, L2. I think that put me in the first person. Okay, so let me just lock onto this guy. Oh, man, this camera. A little unwieldy. Alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright. Something something I'm doing wrong here. Okay, there he is. It's the circle button. I'm like, what in the hell? Alright, so circle button locks on, just like, you know, Zelda 64, Ocarina of Time. So, from the looks of this, like, if you didn't look at any other aspects of this game, and I'm poisoned, you would probably think, wow, the combat does sort of look like Zelda in a way, the way you lock on. I swear to God, if I die right off the bat like this, it's going to be very embarrassing. Right, luckily, they've stocked me with some stuff I need. Okay, so we definitely need some health. Repair. Okay, so you can see they're already giving me items that will repair the health of my weapons. Let's get rid of this poison. Alright. Okay, you have to hold circle. Let's see, and I'm trying to remember if there was any other aspect to combat. Bear with me here as I get reacquainted with Dark Cloud. Alright, now here's an example. You can see these chests here and everything. These are all random. So, same thing with the dungeon. So, go up to here. This is actually a item for my town. Let's find out what it is. Alright, so we got a road. So now when I go back to town, I'll be able to place a road down. And some of them will be houses. Let's see here. Let's go with the small box. Petite fish. Forget what that's used for exactly. Forget if that's having to do with... Oh, we got the map early on. Nice. So now you can see the randomized dungeon for floor 1 is all laid out. Let's just take a quick look through the menus here. Active item. I should probably put this here. Fish bait. Yep, for fishing. Fish bait. Weapon. Attachment. Okay, simple enough. Now, you see the water symbol below. I have my health, my weapon health. So you have your health gauge for tone, your weapon health, and the bar below that I believe is the experience bar, the little blue bar. So your weapons can break, but they also level up and you can craft new weapons. And then there's another meter below that, which is the water gauge, which you have to drink water, which on the map you can see blue circles on the top. You have to drink water, or else if you start running out, you'll start losing health. So a lot of different meters to pay attention to, but it all comes together to make like a really interesting combat system and weapon system. See, you can see why this game might not be for everybody, because you look around, these dungeons to some people might seem like just random and just no order to them. You know, if you're a fan of strictly Zelda type dungeons, which is why I could see some people might have been disappointed with this, because this does not look anything like a Zelda dungeon. There is a way to backflip. Oh shoot, I wasted that. There is a way to backflip. Hold on. I have to figure this out, because I remember something. I thought there was more to combat. Alright, there's block. Don't want first person. Okay, to switch is L1. Okay, maybe not. Alright, we'll just go with this for now. Now, when I'm in combat, watch my weapon, because you'll see its health decrease, but you'll also see its experience increase at the same time. And those lighting effects at the time. I know it seems weird to think this way now, but like when he opens these, just look at the lighting. Like that stuff there used to just blow me away. Now, I think I actually just found a villager, if I remember right, Macho. Okay, I don't remember what... I forget what item that needs. Alright, so that's probably to the next floor, if I remember, yeah. But we don't want to go there yet, because we've got plenty more to explore here. Now, unfortunately, this first dungeon is definitely not my favorite. Some of the other areas in this game look much more impressive than this place. I'm poisoned again. Great. I can almost swear that I'm missing something else to this combat. I could be wrong. It's been so long since I've played. I guess not. So the way that combat is kept interesting in this throughout the game is you don't just play as Talon the whole time. There's other characters that you play as. And you unlock them as you go through the game at certain points. And some of them you don't unlock. Some of them, such as I think Osmond or Oswald, is one of the much later ones that you unlock. One of my favorites, he uses like a gun, but you don't get that until way later in the game. Wow, like if I die from this poison, that's going to be pretty embarrassing to die this early on. Oh my goodness. Brutal, Dark Cloud, brutal. Wow. Okay, so I died. Let's see where it picks me back up. Okay. Cutscene. I guess you're probably supposed to die or something. I don't remember this honestly. Okay. It's doing this because I found the diorama pieces, I think they're called. Oh no, I'm thinking White Knight Chronicles. I found the stuff that I can place down in the village. So this will give you guys an idea of how some of this works. Very nice game, the manual. Alright, so let me lay down. I know I got a road, a fence, and I think a river. So let's try this out. Oh no, it is diorama. Move diorama analysis. Alright. Let's assemble. I don't have much, but I can lay down a road. So how about we give this a road here? Now, that road only gave me 5 blocks of road. And you can alter that, you can move it around. You can go from walk mode to edit mode easily. I'm just doing this real fast to give you guys an idea of what this is like. He can use a river right next to his house, how about that? So you get 5 blocks of that. And now when I go into walk mode, you guys can see there's now a river there. This was really cool at the time. Sort of hit or miss for some people, but let's see. Maybe we can put Macho. Oh, no, that's right. I think you need the house. Yeah, you have to have the house for him to go into. So, what do you say we just save, just in case I die and something happens? Huh, that must be an old save file I played on the PS3. Well, let's reload, let's save here, start fresh. I must have tried this out, actually, maybe a few years ago. Don't remember that. Let's go back in. Okay, so now you can see I found 4 of the diorama of the 8 on the first floor here. But we've still got more exploring to do. Ah, see, I come back in. I forgot the game did this. It's all random again. I think those yeah, that there marks all the enemies on the map. So I can see where enemies are, but I could also see where diorama pieces are. see my weapon is starting to get low, so I'm going to have to repair it soon. See, I had Macho, now I got Macho's house. So now when I go back, I will be able to put Macho into his house and go into the house and talk to the NPC, and I got some trees. So this is sort of giving you an idea of how the whole game functions. This is mostly how the gameplay works in Dark Cloud, so I need a boss key to get in there. Or whatever they call it. Just don't poison me, and we'll be okay, bat. Okay, so this is perfect timing. See, my weapon was close to breaking, but see the blue bar below? It's leveled up. So now we can go in here and see if I can remember how to do this. So it's ability, ABS, forget what that stands for. But you can see these weapons have different stats, and eventually you can combine them into different weapons, and some of them look so freaking cool. So let's upgrade. And now it's going to be dagger +1, yes. Dagger +1, but we still need to upgrade it. So I used a power powder to do that, and now, well, I forget how much this repairs, so let's wait until the weapon's like almost broken, and then we'll repair it. Nice, so I got another power powder, so next time I want to power up a weapon again, I will have one ready. Okay, extreme damage, so it's going to break for good. I think. I don't remember if there was a way to repair items once they're fully, depleted of their durability. Because I don't think I wanted to give it that chance. So let's repair. Okay, it's full repair, at least on this weapon. And we're good to go again. Alright, so since there's only enemies in that room, let's skip that and let's go get some more items and chests. Okay, perfect. Gave me the warning, I'm getting thirsty. So since I wasted that water before, I no longer can use that to quench my thirst. So hopefully I can find a pool of water here to get my water meter back up. Oh my goodness. Poisoned again. Alright. Let's see if any of these items I got can get rid of this poison. Alright, so this allows time to be stopped. So how about I stop time? On myself like an idiot. Oh my god. I thought that would stop time in the game. Oh no. Well, this is the perfect playthrough. Me looking like an idiot playing Dark Cloud. Okay, well, now at least I can put down the house and put that NPC in there. And maybe what I'll do is I'll load up my other game file to see how far along I was in that. It was only like 15 minutes more, but maybe it'll be a bit farther along than I'm getting in this playthrough. I think I'm forgetting like something. I could be forgetting, but I thought there was something else to the combat, but oh well. Alright, so let's lay down his house. Macho's house, right? Yeah, we can put him in there. Oh, and that's right, you can also put other stuff in his house. So there's other stuff to his house. Like I could put a lamp in there. I think, right? No? No, that's outside? Okay. I forget. Bear with me. Just see what this is. Collection complete. I should probably read the manual thing, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, so let's put down his house. I think his house would look good right here. Okay. And as you can see, forgot that I did that, you also get a little item as well when you put down houses. There's expansions you can get to, I think, but I forget what they were. Where's Macho? Oh well. I put him in his house, but Macho is nowhere to be found. Okay. Yeah, that goes in something else, I guess. Like I said, don't remember. Is there a way I can get, like, items? I forget. Maybe I can buy something in here? Or get something? Nope. Well, how about what I do is... I'm gonna load that file. I'm probably not as far along, but I'm just curious to see where it places me. So let me... oh, and I'm playing this on a PS3 with smoothing on. Just in case you were wondering what platform I was playing this on. So yeah, this playthrough is not going as planned, such as freezing myself, getting poisoned non-stop, wasting waters, forgetting controls, but hey, that's the fun of watching me play a game that I have not played in probably like, well, fully played in like 12 years. Because apparently I played this game once for like half an hour, years ago it seems. Probably to test out my PS3 when I first got it in terms of how games looked with smoothing on. Gotta turn my controller back on. Those of you who are bearing through this, thank you. Okay, so let's load this file. It's only a few minutes ahead, but maybe I fared better. And... well, apparently I put down some trees here, a house. Let's go into the dungeon. Oh yeah, and there's a time cycle. And the game does change location, so you're not just going to be in Norun Village the whole time. You go to different locations. Alright, let's see. Okay, I got all the Georama. I guess I just gotta go to the second floor now. Oh, my weapon is broken. That's probably why I stopped playing. Oh, it's too funny. Okay, it doesn't destroy the weapon completely, it seems. It just makes it so that you basically do no damage. What else do I have? Alright, I didn't waste my water. He still poisons me even if I'm blocking. I wanted to test that out. God. Getting destroyed. But as you can imagine, the reasons why this game was so addicting was because of the weapon system, honestly. Like, it was just so addicting to level up weapons. Alright, got the crest that I need to get to the next floor. So I'm just gonna look for that. Leveling up weapons and crafting new weapons was just so addicting. And I did get addicted to the fishing minigame in here. Gooey Peach, what does that do? Creates a gooey attack, okay. Just gotta check these chests though, because I gotta get like health restoring items or something. Alright, here we go, next floor, let's go. To the next floor where death surely awaits us. Still poisons. I don't remember too much in terms of enemy designs in this game. Actually, yeah, I can barely remember what enemies look like in the other dungeons. Alright, maybe I should go to that NPC's house. And see what they can give me. If they're even there. Unlike my last file. Yeah, there must be something I still have to do. I don't remember. But they're still not there. Battle and status. Yeah, let's just make sure I'm not missing anything about this combat system. Aha, I knew it. I knew it. Charge attack, forgot all about it. That's what I get for skipping through this the first time. Okay, that doesn't really matter. Not gonna make it further enough in this playthrough to really. Okay, so there wasn't a dodge that I remember. It was more of the charge attack and changing lock on. Okay, so I'm sure the charge attack will help me. Back into the dungeon. So, fans have been dying for a new Dark Cloud game since the release of the second one, I guess you can say, but spiritually, Dark Cloud was sort of brought back in the White Knight Chronicles games on the PlayStation 3, White Knight Chronicles 1 and 2, because it's developed by Level 5. Now, the games themselves, the gameplay really, they're similar to Monster Hunter type games, but the way that Dark Cloud was sort of spiritually brought back in those, or sort of a nod to the Dark Cloud series, is the town building aspect that's present in Dark Cloud 1 and 2 was put into White Knight Chronicles, but the thing about White Knight Chronicles is it's an online RPG, so other players can come and visit your town. You can visit other players' towns, and you can have like NPCs that sell different weapons and stuff. And of course on the PS3 they looks amazing. Let's go this way. So, as you can imagine, some people were really hopeful for Dark Cloud 3, considering that they were playing around with the diorama system. And I think in White Knight Chronicles, I forget what they called it. I don't think they called it diorama. Could be wrong, forget the name of it, but it was really cool to sort of see this town building aspect brought back. Now, naturally, you didn't get... okay, I can level up my weapon. Magical power +1. You didn't get pieces for your town in dungeons and stuff, you just bought them. And sometimes you can actually spend real-world money. Oh, I got a different weapon. Ooh. Why would I not have that equipped? Not sure if this magic +1 will do anything, but what the hell. Oh, that's right, the attributes and everything. You can change. Oh man, Dark Cloud. You're tempting me to start playing you again past this video here. But I have to refrain myself. There's many other games I'm playing at the moment. Namely, Time and Eternity. Damn, that. Time and Eternity on the... I'm dead again. I don't believe this. Time and Eternity on the PS3. And Tales of Exilio, or Shilia Zilia, will be coming out, however you want to pronounce it, will be coming out pretty soon here, as well as a myriad of other games. Those of you that are looking to get into Dark Cloud, honestly, I would recommend you jump right into Dark Cloud 2. Because like I said, it is the better game. I just hold a love for the original that, you know, many people really prefer the second one over the first. Like I said, the graphics are so much more improved. There's many more elements to the gameplay. It is the better game, but I can't get over my love for the original. Alright, I'm thirsty, so it's time to use my water. And that's filled back up. Now you get more water things as you play the game, obviously, as you level up. So as you see here, the towns eventually start to get pretty populated as you get more houses. Let's get powered up here before I die. I got one more bread to heal me though. But I used to spend hours grinding to level up my weapons. Because it was so much fun getting a new weapon, especially when they looked badass. One of my favorite weapons was the Dark Cloud. They call the weapon itself the Dark Cloud. It was so cool. Let's just skip those items over there. Let's just go straight down to the next floor. Just for the heck of it. And then once I die in here or whatever, we'll go back. We'll play around with the diorama a little bit. And I think that'll be about time to wrap it up. I think this gives you guys a taste for what Dark Cloud is about. Or if you've played it before and haven't played it in a long time. Wait, what is this? Okay, I knew that because I read the manual. That's right. I'm ahead of you. So this is just telling you that you can change weapon attribute. But yeah, like I was saying, hopefully this gave you a taste of what Dark Cloud is about. Let me just heal myself before I die here. Or if you're like me and you haven't played it in a long time, maybe this brings back some memories of the first time you played Dark Cloud and makes you want to play it again. Hopefully you'll you'll do better than me. because I got off to some rough start here. Oh, one more thing. Bottom left, there's another gauge. That's the speed of my weapon, so I can only attack once that fills up completely. If you weren't reading along when it was explaining that in the manual. But some weapons will have a much slower attack, so that's one more thing to keep in mind as you play Dark Cloud. Ooh. Get him! Got him. That was close. I'm poisoned still, or again. Good lord. I don't think I have anything that will do anything for me. Unfortunately. No. Death comes again. I'm sure there's going to be people in the comments that are like, how could you not remember to blank blank blank? Oh, I forget if this will heal me or not. I don't know if it just gives me water. Oh. Now that was lucky. That was like just in the nick of time. That is what I was forgetting. Okay, I don't have any weapon repair, so I'm going to have to... This is why it's important to carry multiple weapons, because if you run out of like energy, whatever uses for your weapon, you have to switch to another one. Oh, and that one, hold on, I don't think I changed it. Oh no, this one's almost gone too. Darn it. Hopefully I find some powder. But yeah, fountains heal me. Too bad it doesn't get rid of poison as well. That's why I was dying so much earlier. I had to just book it to the fountain. Okay. I don't think I have the bone key, no. That's probably this way. Well, I should be dead soon. This bat's probably gonna own me. The Gladius. Weapon's about to break. Hear footsteps. Oh, there he is. There's the bone key. Let's run past these guys. Get our chest. Reveals all the enemies and stuff in the next room, where I'm gonna inevitably run to and just get destroyed, probably. Still taking poison damage, so yeah, I'm assuming that hopefully one of these houses that I picked up is gonna have a place where I can buy, like, restorative items. And this sword is about to break. Oh, the poison's gonna kill me, but not before I get the last one. There we go. Just made it. And I'm dead. Let's just check out the new items I got, and we'll call it for Dark Cloud. So as you can see here, a P for a river. I spell out my name if I wanted to, if I had enough river. But let's see what new stuff I got here. So, Macho, we got Macho now. This must be... I have to probably put him in the right place. Let's put his house down. Oh, that's already down, okay. I think I don't know what goes there. If I remember right, I think you have to talk to the characters and they ask what goes there or something. But okay, so this here you can see you can put a fence and a cabin. And I don't have the characters for it yet. I got the windmill blade here. I'll put this down. Let's like put everything together so you can see what it looks like when it's all close together. I used all my trees. I got a bridge. We can put the bridge. Apparently not there. Probably, I don't know. No bridge. Got a new house with nobody in it because I don't have the NPC yet. So as you can see, it took away the road. It's pretty fun once you start getting the houses and then you find the NPCs. So this... Okay, and that's about all I can do for now. So let's see if the characters are in here yet. Oh wait, what's that? Ah, there we go, that's right. That's what must have happened in my last file. They wander around outside of the house as well. So when I went in there last time, here's another NPC. I forgot that they wander around the village and act like NPCs do in RPGs. But it seems like that's all I can basically do for now, and I think that's a good place to end this video, guys, because it's starting to drag on a little bit. There's only so much I can show you at the beginning of the game here, but hopefully this gave you a good taste of what Dark Cloud is all about on the PS2. It's one of my all-time favorite games on the PS2. I have so many memories with this game. Despite my bad start here, I still love this game, and I can see myself someday in the future getting back into it. Who knows, maybe sometime soon, but thanks for watching, guys, and look forward to another video of Pete Plays sometime here in the future. Thanks for watching.